What is going on, good people? Back once again for an Impact Wrestling review. This time for three. What was it? Was it 22? Trying to think. 322. Yeah, 322. 2019. Um, Interesting show tonight. Some pretty good matches sprinkled in, which was nice. And then a couple of segments and stuff like that. I'm not really going to talk too much about the segments, but um, except for the main one, which was the Johnny Impact segment. But other than that, not really going to talk too much about it. Yes, Casey.
Is 21.
Was it 20? Are you sure?
Wait, is Impact on Thursday or Friday now?
It's on Friday. Thanks. Good job
Okay.
though. Yeah. Good try. Good try.
I don't watch it no more. I don't know what you're talking
Good,
about.
good try. Good try though. Good. Anyway, but I'm not going to talk too much about the segments. We are going to get to the Johnny Impact in ring thing. But you guys have any thoughts on any segments? I thought the Johnny Impact backstage segment was good. The one with the little investigative reporter when she threw him in the trash can. I just thought that was funny because of the way he sold that. He sold that like he like had just died as he fell in the trash can. It was hilarious. But other than that, there were no other segments that I was just like, The Rosemary James Mitchell segment was there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it just I didn't.
The bunny. What they talking about? The soul and the bunny. What is going on?
What'd you say?
Mitchell was talking about he pulled the soul out of the bunny and something about. You know what he talking about?
Not really, because I don't remember the whole alley thing from last week, or was it last week? I don't really remember a lot of it because I think I just kind of tuned away from it. But like, I really don't know because like that just hasn't interested me at all. I haven't felt like.
Yeah, it said he said she got to talk to the big guy. Somebody.
Well, it's interesting because you would think that would be Abyss, but then obviously Abyss is signed with WWE, so it
He
wouldn't really
is?
work that way. Yeah,
No, you got
apparently,
serious.
apparently.
He is.
Damn.
So, but other than that, I mean, I don't think there were any other segments that really kind of there weren't really. I don't think there were a whole lot of backstage segments anyway. There were a nice few matches tonight. But Casey, thoughts on the you have any thoughts on any other segments that just kind of piqued your interest at all? Or okay, good, good podcast with hand motions instead of words. Wonderful.
I mean, next week gonna do the Braille one.
Yeah, you're gonna do the Braille podcast, the Instant Classic Braille podcast. Rabbit, do you have any thoughts on any other segments?
Nah, I can't remember him right now.
Okay, I mean,
I
yep,
I will say I like the ideas with some of the things. Like I like the idea of bringing James Mitchell back for a character like Allie or like Rosemary or whatever, because they were kind of mixing him in a little bit back a couple months ago. But I feel like they just don't pull it off right. They don't, whether it's creative or the writers or whatever it is, something, the idea is there, they just don't pull it off right for me.
yeah. All right. Moving into the opening match, which was Moose versus Trey. This was kind of based off of the little segment they had last week, the little Rascals typical segment that Moose kind of put himself in. But I thought this match was good. I liked it. I thought it was a good way to start the show. The one thing I did feel like Moose felt slow in this match at times for whatever reason. There were some times within the match where he just didn't feel like he matched up well with Trey Miguel for whatever reason. But other than that, I mean, I thought it was a good match when they kind of got going and when everything started to kind of flow a little bit better. I think it was good. Moose did a good job in this match, and I like what they're doing with him. But at the end of the day, I don't really know what they're doing with him. Uh, So it's kind of weird. Like I like it, but I don't have a clue where it's heading because he's doing this little thing with the Rascals or whatever. But I don't think that's going to last very long. I don't see him being away from the title picture for too long. But I think it's just too crowded, I guess, right now. But Casey, do you have any thoughts on the opening match? Trey versus Moose. Moose won the match, by the way.
I like my boy Trey. I do. He good. What?
Did you just take a screenshot of me, sir?
I did. Yeah. I like my boy Trey. He's good. Little Rascals, they good. I still don't like the whole thing with Moose. I don't. They need to get a fuck. Nope. Nope. Can't do it. He is part of the reason I have not been watching Impact because I cannot deal with the clothes that man wearing.
I think Moose is one of the most entertaining parts of Impact. Like if I honestly had to turn on Impact and be like, this is what I like and this is what I don't like. Like KM and Fall Out Boy would be on the this is what I don't like list, and Moose would be on like I would watch Impact just for Moose.
Nope.
Nope. It's just how I feel. But Rabbit, do you have any thoughts on the opening contest or things that make you actually want to watch Impact?
That's real slim these days. But Moose, man, you know, I just love Moose Purdy, man. Way he slammed him on the corner on the side of the ring was nasty. With his back on that joint was just nasty. The clothesline was nasty. Then you got man, Trey. I don't really remember him too much. I remember one match, but I don't remember a whole lot of matches. But he had a lazy missile drop kick that was just real lazy, man. It's just some of this stuff, man, I don't be liking when it's just be laziness and just no effort put into it. I don't like that, man. He botched a front flip off the top rope and Moose had to hold him up to cover that up. You know what I'm saying? But he had a nice, pretty reverse hurricanrana, though. That was pretty, though. But other than that, he was real slow and sluggish and sloppy in this match, man. You know what I'm saying? Moose, I love it. He one of the top 3 times on his roster, man. He nice. He one of the nicest big men in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see him play a bigger role with the heavyweight title and get rid of playing these matches with Trey and these people, man. You know what I'm saying? DJ?
You know, I feel like the "you effed up" chant can go away. It's one of the most annoying chants I've ever heard. Now, like at first it was like, okay, yeah, I mean, but now it's just like, okay, they get it. You know, I think he understands that he messed up. Chill out. Like I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Casey may think differently that now that he's kind of up in it, but like to me from the outside looking in, I think it's kind of rude a little bit. Like they understand and they already feel bad that they messed up. So why you got to remind them?
To that point, I think it's a lot of these fans that don't get like actual like being in professional wrestling, actually doing it, actually being in the ring. There's so much that goes into a wrestling match than just the match. You have to remember spots. You have to remember your opening of the match. You have to remember certain, aspects of the match. You have to remember what your finish is. And guys, sometimes you botch something or you mess something up. And when you're in it long enough, you learn how to recover quicker from things. Like if your opponent messes something up, you can recover and kind of keep the match flow well. But like I said, it's just these fans that don't realize that there's so much that goes into it that you messed up, but you don't have to chant "you effed up" the whole it goes to the opposite side too. This is awesome chants get annoying as well. Like,
or fight forever. I mean, stop it. Like,
Yeah.
geez, like there should be only a couple of matches, like 1 or 2 a year that we get Fight Forever chance, and fans are like, nope, you know what? This is a pretty decent match. It's okay. Fight for it. Stop it. No, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake versus KM and Fallah Bahh. So we at this point now. Well,
Now,
Fallah, yeah,
one thing about the boxing is, the box police. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about that I feel about the boxing is, once you're on this level, it shouldn't be none for an average viewer to notice it. You see what I'm saying? So if an average viewer is sitting in the crowd and see it, that you messed up, they have the right to say you messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a professional level. You shouldn't be messing up at all. Not to the point where I can see it and it ain't with the flow of the match no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just a complete effort. So I get to say, I paid my ticket to watch you do professional wrestling. You're supposed to be doing professional wrestling. So once you're not doing that, I get to say what I want to say. You effed up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, no, you can't say that because they paying their tickets. So if they see you mess up, they can say you messed up. You shouldn't be doing that.
And I'm not saying that they can't say it. Like they can do it. They're grown people. I just feel like it gets annoying.
They're not saying you messed up and ain't nobody mess up. You see what I'm saying? They're just screaming it for no reason.
At the same time, anybody in any sport or entertainment or whatever at any level can mess up.
No.
Yeah, your boy Scott Steiner messes up a lot.
Terrible.
Let's see. LeBron messes up. Let's see. Gronk, he messed up a couple times. Tom Brady, yeah. I'm just saying.
No. If you're a rapper, you get on the stage and mess up. People in the crowd will laugh you off the stage because they pay their tickets. You don't supposed to be up there messing up. If they know the words, you should know the words, right?
Yeah, but that happens too.
Exactly, you shouldn't. At all,
but it happens.
And when you do that, I get to say, "What the hell you doing?"
And we're not saying you're not allowed to. It's just it gets annoying.
You should mess up. If you don't mess up, you shouldn't hear nobody saying that. You shouldn't give them something to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you flip it on the other side and say awesome this and awesome that for every two things, that's different. Because they just saying it unnecessarily then. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting nothing to say that. On the flip side, you get a mess up to say you messed up. You know what I'm saying? DJ?
All right. Back to Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake versus KM and Fallah Bahh. Yeah. So Fallah Bahh, and I love Fallah Bahh, don't get me wrong, but like it was so, speaking of embarrassing and just terrible, Fallah Bahh, it got to a point it was quiet in the match, and Fallah Bahh was doing his little bah, and I swear I heard crickets. Won't nobody shame with that man no more. Like he used to be over way back when, and now, yeah. But Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake, they did well. Came and Fallah Bahh, they were there, and this match wasn't bad though by any means. I don't think this match was bad. This wasn't like my typical like, KM and Fallah Bahh, I don't want to watch it, I don't want to see it, blah 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 type match. Like, this was better than the average KM and Fallah Bahh match to me. So it wasn't too bad. Still wonder what they're doing with Eli Drake and Eddie. I still wonder about that, but overall, I mean, the match wasn't too bad. Edwards and Eli Drake ended up winning. But Casey, you got any thoughts on Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake versus KM and Fallah Bahh? All right. Rabbit?
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with Eli Drake. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But he had a pretty suplex in that joint that was nasty. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's happening to him. What are they doing with him? What is this? You know what I'm saying? You got Eddie Edwards. And to be honest with you, they're a good tag team when they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about the opposite tag teams in history, that some of those worked out good. You know what I'm saying? When people don't even supposed to be tag teams, they opposites. Sometimes that works. You know what I'm saying? So, but Edwards had the nice chops like he usually do, but he lost his character. He don't have his character no more in spurts now. Now is he haven't grown into the acting silly. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got no sense. He haven't. Let's say from the beginning, I told you it was some garbage. You know what I'm saying? He blew it from the start. He don't know what he's doing. This is not the character for him. All right, let's say that. Put that aside. Let's say we're gonna start him from where the character is to now when he started. He still haven't grown into this character. He still haven't got anything over. So he still dropped the ball after I say he dropped the ball from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's a waste of time. So that right there, they should put these two tag team and let them work that like that. And follow with my ba. It's just why they have me say this every week that they shouldn't be on TV? You know what I'm saying? So don't make me say this no more. Impact. They shouldn't be on TV. Fala with my Baba and Katie shouldn't even be on the screen. Enough. DJ.
All right. Moving on, Ace Austin versus what's this guy's name? No. Versus Damian Hyde. I like Ace Austin a little bit. My biggest fear with Ace Austin is he gonna fade into the background a little bit. I hope they do something with him to kind of make him kind of unique and different. Because I think sometimes when they bring somebody new in, yeah, it's nice to see somebody new get a push, but eventually they end up fading into the background, of the X division. But other than that, I think Ace Austin has done some pretty good things so far in Impact, and I think around the world really. But I'm gonna give it to Rabbit first. Rabbit, thoughts on Ace Austin versus Damian Hyde? Obviously, Ace Austin won because
Man, I think they said Rush before, but I see it. I don't remember seeing it. For the first time seeing him, you know what I'm saying? He coming in new. He innovative, fast. I like some of this knee, the way he dropped on his knee to set up some of his moves. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He had a double drop kick that was in the joint. So I like his mannerism, his body language, you know what I'm saying? And he got full control of everything he doing. I like it. So the same thing you said though, but you never know because we still looking for the Wolf Girl. You know what I'm saying? Remember her? So when people come in, you really can't get attached to what's happening here unless they fall out with my Baba or something. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this person you never see, you might not even see him next week, But what I'm saying, I'm encouraged to see more. That's all I can say about that, DJ.
Casey, do you have any thoughts on Ace Austin?
I like Ace Austin. I've watched him for a while. My thing with guys like Ace Austin, Trey Miguel, the guys in Little Rascals, whatever. I think Impact brings them in, but doesn't have a set plan for them. They give them these gimmicks and stuff like that, and use their athleticism and all that, but if you don't have a clear plan for them, whether it's putting them into the tag team division or putting them into the X division or something, I think that's when they get lost in the shuffle and, eventually either they get, released by Impact or, ask for their release from Impact, end up back on the indies. So that's my only fear with them is establish them right out of the gate. Indie fans are going to know who these guys are. Indie fans who have followed them are going to know who these guys are. So you're going to get those viewers in. And then, if you keep them established in a storyline with a title or something, fans are going to keep coming back and wanting to see them because they are athletic. They put on exciting matches. It's just you have to have substance there as well.
Yeah. For years since wrestling been going on, it's been a rotating roster. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat, but I think the product survives more when you have a solid core of wrestlers that you keep and have angles with them. So when you come in with new people like the Rascals and things like that, you automatically can have angles to push off with them. They don't really have a solid core roster of characters that's on this roster that you can build off. You bring new people in and spin angles off with. That's the problem, DJ.
Yeah. That's kind of like Casey said, but kind of, the consistency thing and keeping people around. Because I think that's and giving them something to kind of stick with, so it's not like, well, are they gonna stay? Are they gonna go?
Yeah.
What we gonna see? Should I even get invested in this person because are they? Because I mean, like Matt Sydal, where is he at? Like there's certain people, and a lot of times there's certain people that just disappeared that we don't know why they disappeared. We don't know where they went. We don't know if they signed somewhere else. We don't know if they still, and then you have returns that are underwhelming, like Reno Scum. And you're like, well, all right then, so.
Yeah.
But next we had the Johnny Impact High Valkyrie in-ring segment. It wasn't terrible, really. It wasn't terrible, to be honest. Johnny's still awkward because Johnny, but it wasn't terrible. He said some good things, and then he got to the part where he said, "I cheated on all of you with myself." Like, I see what you're trying to do, Johnny. I do. Like, I see what you're trying to do there. It's like I don't need you guys. But what? What's going on here, bro? Yes, Casey.
Well, I was gonna need you to explain it because I didn't understand what the hell he was trying to say.
Well, he explained it more in the promo. Like the build up to it was better, but then I heard it again and I'm just like, nope. That doesn't work. It was almost like, back when Bully Ray turned on the Hogans and he was like, probably my favorite post-match heel turn promo ever. He was like, Hulk Hogan, I used you. Brooke Hogan, I screwed. It was great. Anyway, like he was trying to go there, but he failed at that. He failed at that. He was going similar, but he failed at that. He struggled a little bit. But anyway, man, do I miss the Bully Ray? Anyway, the build-up was good, and like the build-up made it actually make sense. But then he said it, and you was still like, what? And then even the fans, like when he said it, they was like, what? What did he say? Like, that don't make sense. Anyway, Casey, do you have any thoughts on this? He kind of smiled at Killer Kross and was like, things just keep getting better and better. So we're trying to still see if they're working together or if they're just kind of two heels that pass each other in the hallway or something. But Casey.
I'm not gonna lie. I know we try to keep, this channel kind of family friendly. But when he said I cheated on you with myself, I thought he was making a masturbation comment. I really did. I was like,
I go with you.
I was like, is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Rabbit, do you have any thoughts on this, man? I need more Killer Kross on the mic. Let's this.
But I just don't like when main man keeps saying, and his wife say he was the most fighting champ. What do you keep saying that for? What is that? He the most fighting champ in Impact history.
I did like him kind of calling out Brian Cage as kind of, this is the next guy y'all kind of just jump towards. Like anybody, what did he say? Some fat, big muscled meathead comes in and y'all just jump to the next one. Like I like that part, but like
Terrible.
I don't know. Maybe it was a shot at WWE because Brock and anyway. You got any more thoughts on the segment, Rabbit, before we move on? Because
no.
All right, Ethan Page versus Willie the Mac, return of the Mac and stuff. I like this. I thought it was good. I like Ethan Page, but I'm still trying to figure out Ethan Page because like he was here and now he all ego. And they ain't even like branched that. They just kind of just snapped right out of it. But this is a good match, though. I liked it. I think it was good. It was good for both of them. Kind of showed what they both could do. This is one of those really even type matches. Willie Mack ended up winning. Kind of makes you wonder what they're doing with Ethan Page per se, because he's still trying to find his his rhythm, I guess you could say. But anyway, pretty good match though. Willie Mack ends up winning, and we'll see what happens with Willie Mack and Ethan Page and all this. But Casey, as you dance to Return of the Mac.
I mean, you said it. Return of the Mac. Sorry, that's gonna be playing in the hotel room WrestleCon weekend all weekend. Return of the Mac.
If any of you watched Us, I got 5 on it stuck in my head. So there you
go. Yeah, I'm okay with Ethan Page not being with Matt Sydal. I'm okay with that. That's fine. He can go back to his original all ego Ethan Page gimmick. It's fine. It works. I'm okay with it. You do you, Ethan. You do you. Yeah. So we can stick with that. That's fine. Because this stuff, there's no third eye. And Impact realized that and they got rid of it because there's no third eye.
All right. Rabbit, thoughts?
Yeah, it's better off on his own anyway, because like you said, third eye thing is just a holdback. But I like Mac, man. His size, his speed, all that, man. He ain't displayed most of his athleticism in this match, but that standing moonsault he do is pretty, So I just want to see more of him active in competitive matches. DJ?
All right. Jeez, man. Moving on to the main event of the evening, Sami Callihan versus Rich Swann. Pretty good match. Pretty good match. I enjoyed it. I want Callihan to be champion. Like now. I want Callihan to be champion. I want this to happen. I need to hashtag the draw as hashtag the champ. It needs to happen. Pretty good match. I like the way they work together. They do a good job, working together and stuff like that. They work off of each other very well. You can tell they kind of know each other. And I liked it. It was good. It was cool to see a good one-on-one match too without the Chris by side. I still think something's gonna happen with them and Sami here in the next near future. But after the match, which I think was the biggest thing, Mystery Man appeared in the ring, and it was Madman Fulton is what they call him. Sawyer is what we probably know him as, but so Sawyer Fulton is joining OVE. He joined OVE, had the shirt on or whatever. So that'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see, like you said, if that kind of causes the breakup, the new guy coming in or whatever, if that causes the breakup. But
what was his name?
Madman Fulton. He was Sawyer Fulton in NXT. Madman Fulton. But Casey, thoughts on Madman Fulton? And the main event of the evening?
We don't need to do the same thing we did with LAX with OVE. Stop doing the same thing, Impact. Stop it. I do agree, and this is rare. So again, if you're watching this, mark the standard calendar because DJ and I rarely agree on anything. Callihan needs to have the title. He does. He needs to be champion. Do it now. Do it now. But Rich Swann, Callihan, obviously going to be a good match either way. Why Sawyer Fulton though? Like, why? Why? The man was insanity for like a week, and why? I'm done. I mean, he's from Ohio, so like technically he could be a part of OVE, but like, why?
All right, Rabbit.
I don't know, man, but Callahan with this spit stuff, man, it's just starting to trip me out. Love doing all this spitting, this when he bring it from all the way down here. Spit it all in your man face and stuff, Swan face. But Swan be doing that springboard
What
cut.
is, like, for real though, before you get into your thoughts, what's up with all this spit?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's just too much, bro. Like, come on. Like, Rich Swann get hit and he just be spitting everywhere. And then they did the spit thing here. Sammy Callahan spit at him and he had spit everywhere. And then Rich Swann spit back at him. I'm like, y'all can stop. Chill out. Stop it.
I know. Enough. That's enough. But Callahan is with the snap suplex on the ramp was nasty. It was pretty. It was quick too. You know, remind me my man, not $1 Million Man. God, got my man. $1 Million Man ain't gonna do that joint. But that was pretty. It's I don't know what when he hit him with that joint, man. And the clothesline power bomb, the knee into the like the combo, his finisher with the knee into the shoulder. That thing pretty, man. When you do that combo like that, you're supposed to go out with that. You're supposed to at least 2 count on that. That's nasty, man. I like that right there. The top rope power bomb too, man. He's nasty. Like this is a trifecta. He should be champion. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't. I don't know what we waiting for with that. You know, and Main Man coming in that joint. He like 6. Main Man tall, man. Him and Moose. The first thing I thought about was Moose. You know, I want to see. Is he taller than Moose? They same size or what, man? But Main Man was huge in that joint, Slim. I want to see more of him too. You know, so at the end of that made me want to see more. First, I ain't care nothing about these Ohio, none of that stuff. But I want to see now because they got Main Man. I want to see him more. You know what I'm saying? You know, like y'all seen him before? I mean, what he like? You know what I'm saying?
We've seen him, but not. I wouldn't say we've seen a good sample size of him. He's kind of always been a jobber. If I had to say, we haven't really seen a good sample size of him. He's pretty much always been a jobber. But I tell you this, they're taking over everything. Everything.
The reason we haven't seen much of him is because before he was able to like actually be established and like show what he could do, he got injured and was out for like 2 years.
Damn.
It wasn't that long, but it felt like it. He was out for a while.
Oh.
And then I think they just released him because they didn't have anything for him. So
remind me of Sid Vicious. Do he wrestle like that, or he's one of the power wrestlers? Nah, not no Sid Vicious.
I would imagine he's a power.
I can't think of Sid Vicious without thinking about bad things.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I don't know if y'all heard about Nurkic, but hoping for his fast recovery because it was very Sid Vicious like.
Wait, who?
Nurkic, the guy from the Trailblazers, that poor man. He got injured real bad. But hopefully he'll be better soon. But nonetheless, signing off. Impact Wrestling 3/24, actually 22. Sorry, I put that wrong. 3/22, 2019, not 21. But anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back at some point for another video. We might do some sort of vlog or something, day in the life, of Juggernaut. Oh, no, wrong channel. My bad. But anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. See you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, talk to us. Let us know. Adios.